Howdy folks, Josh here with the Weekend Angler. I've been out on Cedar Lake here in southern Illinois. Guys, this is a very scenic lake, but it's also a lake that's known for having quality largemouth bass. So I've spent the better part of the day out here on this lake trying to catch some pre-spawn fish. Stick around, let's see what we come up with.
Alright, he come out of nowhere. Hey, he ain't bad. Short fish, but we'll take him. Come on a chatterbait. Just talking about how those aren't really my favorite toys. Ooh! Alright, we'll take that. I getting skunked. Oh, looks like he'd come out of about all of a foot and a half of water. I just gotta put my drag up a little bit. I was just doing a nice steady retrieve. I wasn't doing anything stupid with it. And you can feel when that thing, comes out of the grass or gets into that grass. You feel all your action go away. And this Ducket Ghost rod that we're using today, folks, it's very sensitive rod. There's a bunch of grass there. Let's check that trailer. It slid down a little bit, but not bad. Put it back on there. Show you guys what we're using. Just a 3/8 ounce chartreuse and white chatterbait. I've got a 3 3/4 inch, about a 4 inch Strike King rage tail on there. Just got a big old boot tail on it. So that blade on the front of a chatterbait makes that thing kind of wobble side to side, not unlike you would think of with like a lipless crankbait or a crankbait in general. And you throw that in with that boot tail, and you got a bait that swims along making a little bit of noise and swims around like a small bait fish.
Alright guys, like I said, this was my first time ever being on this lake, so really all I'm doing at this point is accuracy by volume. I'm finding areas that look like they should hold fish and getting that lure in there, making cast after cast, trying to find some active fish that will bite, and also checking out some areas that as the water warms up should really bring in the spawning fish. So keeping an eye on this new lake, finding some new spots that I want to try out, and just trying to cover as much ground as I can in the time that I have out there. So here we are, we're firing up the outboard, headed across a different part of the lake. We're going to see if we can find some fish somewhere else.
Man, he hit right next to the boat. Come here, you. That's a nice looking fish. And bring the scale, guys. Then bring a bump board. But that's a good fish. We're in 12 foot of water where he bit. All right, let's let him go. That chatterbait again. And we've been without a bite for a while now, but I stopped right there next to the boat. I was getting ready to move the trolling motor, and he just come up and annihilated that. So, hey, you know what? We'll still take it. So we'll see you guys in just a minute. We're going to just work this this bluff bank here. It's just straight down. We're about 12 foot of water. I'm wishing I had spot lock, but we'll make it work no matter what. 6 feet of water right back here, quickly drop it down into 12. So he probably grabbed that at about 7 feet of water, but was just, you know, it wasn't 2 foot under the 2 foot under. So let's keep working this, see what we can find. I threw the shaky head right until you can see the weed. There we go. All right, there we go. Right off the edge of the weed line on a shaky head. Oh yeah, Heath doesn't like the way I fish shaky heads. Alright guys, fish number 3. That's taken us all day to do it. But if I can go down a weed line and catch that here, he's probably 16-inch fish. I don't have bump board with me. I don't have a scale with me. So we'll Steve Douglas him and say that he's whatever. But I literally just worked the outside. I pitched this to the outside of the weed bed. And he picked up on it. It didn't take him no time. I'm in about 6.5 foot of water, which is about where you could, in 51-degree water, you would expect them to be in about 6.5 feet of water. All right, guys, only 3 fish today, but you know what? For 50-degree water on a lake that I admittedly have not spent a lot of time on, to come up with 3 quality fish today, I'm going to count that as a win. I'll leave a link to 10 Horse Monty's channel in the description of this video, because I'm sure that he probably was on the fish today. He and I were fishing, as far as I could tell, we were fishing different sections of the lake. I never really ran into him until I was coming back to the boat ramp. But guys, if you get a chance, go check him out. 10 Horse Monty on YouTube. Does a lot of bass fishing. Covers some good tips. Catches some nice fish. So, guys, that's all I've got for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please take a moment. Give it that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, checking me out for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video or go live. Guys, I'm going to finish getting everything ready. I've been out here. It's probably going to get dark before I get home. So, we'll get everything wrapped up, get in the truck, get on back to the house. Guys, appreciate you tagging along today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, we'll catch you out on the water.